air in the various home offices and classrooms where the 6 educators sat, from Kelly's virtual setup in Pasco County to Armando's quiet corner in Seffner, was instantly shattered. One moment, they were grounded in the familiar digital hum of a 2025 graduate seminar. The next, the sound warped into a violent, high-frequency digital hum, accompanied by a blinding ripple effect that tore through their vision. The unexpected, chaotic temporal transfers snatched them from their desks. Kelly, the new mother seeking balance. Sabrina, the sharp instructional designer. Thomas, the veteran of online teaching. Benita, the 15-year veteran of face-to-face science. Armando, the grounded teacher from a high-need school. And Dr. Mayton, the researcher of AI and game-based learning. They tumbled through a moment of disorienting technological chaos. They landed, gasping for orientation, in a room that was the epitome of refined high-order control. The shock of the transfer subsided into a deep, calming, ambient tone, the acoustic calibration of the new environment. This was not a traditional classroom, but a minimalist amphitheater of light, its flexible surfaces and adaptable seating pods immediately proclaiming its futuristic, optimized purpose. The immediate evidence of their new reality, the Reboot educational system, was a subtle, light blue, holographic metric display floating silently near the instructor, quietly displaying metrics like the system-wide PLP iteration rate 98.4%. This was an operating system, not a school. At the center of this singularity stood Sarah Fitz-Singh. Mid-40s with long black hair, she was impeccably professional, radiating a composed and intellectual authority that instantly contained the teacher's confusion. Sarah Fitz acknowledged their disoriented arrival with only a small professional smile.
Welcome, I am Sarah Fitz-Singh, your learning coach instructor for this foundational theory module. I see the temporal transfer utilized the older quantum pathing. I apologize for the abruptness. This is not virtual reality. It is 2121, and the education system you knew, the one defined by standardized testing, content silos, and the 9-month schedule, that system is gone.
She explained that their old model was now viewed as a necessary stepping stone that stayed far too long. 80 years after the publication of Nicole Trapp's theoretical framework in 2026, the Reboot system had finally replaced the entrenched educational bureaucracy of the 1900s. Sarah Fitz executed a fluid, gesture-controlled command, and a geometric visualization of the 6 pillars of holistic education materialized behind her.
Our system rejects the accumulation of knowledge as the primary goal. It is built on holistic competency, starting with the absolute foundation. The pillar that proved your old model was fatally flawed.
The visualization collapsed, leaving only one sphere floating, labeled the life pillar. Sarah Fitz continued, explaining that the life pillar was the foundational bedrock encompassing the essential skills for stability, including cleaning, cooking, healthy living, and, critically, personal and family finance management.
In 2025, you taught advanced calculus to students who lacked the competence to manage the budget derived from their salary. Without mastery in this domain, life stability, all other education is compromised. But household management is not education.
Armando, however, leaned forward, affirmation dawning in his eyes. His experience with high-need students who lacked basic resources validated the need for this foundational focus.
How much human agency is sacrificed for this personalized efficiency?
Sarah Fitz let the questions hang in the optimized air of 2121, her demeanor remaining perfectly composed. She affirmed that their course as learning coaches would explore this boundary, but first they needed to accept the new premise.
Education is no longer about what you know, it is about how you live.
The introductory class had begun, and the former 2025 teachers were now students, faced not just with a new century, but with a new definition of purpose,